So in the last 2 years, I learned hundreds of songs on the piano, and all that without even understanding a single thing about sheet music. And just to prove that, I started uploading every video on Instagram and reached more than 1 million followers there, helped thousands of people start playing piano, and also got celebrities like Pink, Macklemore, or Courtney Cox from the movie Scream to follow me, which is incredible. But now it's all about you and how you can start playing songs. So if you watch this video to the end, you just can't hold yourself from making beautiful music on a piano. And again, I just want to say, I learned piano for 14 years. And the first 12 years, I just wasted all that time. So what I learned on a piano in the last 2 years is a lot. And I want to give it to you because I'm just here to help you play piano. So if you stay to the end, again, you just can't hold yourself from making beautiful music. If you're ready, let's just start. The first thing you need to understand sounds really basic, but it is basic, just learning chords. And chords is just when you play more than one note together. So let's say on the piano, let's just play one note. This is also one note. Let's just also play one note, but if you play them together, this is a chord. Also, basically this is a chord because you're playing more than one note. So, in order to make music, we need more than one note. And the cool thing about songs, every song works with chords. So you can just play any song by just following a simple chord on the piano. Or you can also just press this one. Or a completely different one. Let's take this one. Just playing chords is so amazing, but people always ask me, Fabrice, how do I play the chords? So it's really, really simple, because if you can count to 3 and to 4, you are already ready. Let's say we start on this C right here, just on the 2 black notes on the left, and then you just count to 4 and then to 3. This is the starting point. 1, 2, 3, 4. We lock that in, and then count another 3 up. 1, 2, 3. And then you have this beautiful shape, and you can also just memorize it for many chords. Like, it's not always the same, but for many chords, you can also just memorize it like this, like just one white key, then leave one white note out, play the next one, leave one out, and play one. So just play one, skip a note, play a note, skip a note, play a note. And then you can just move your hand around the piano and play random chords, which is really cool. But now you can also just switch the 4 and the 3 around, so you don't just count 4 plus 3, but also 3 plus 4. So I'm just giving you some different options on how to play chords. So instead of playing this, for example, where we counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, now we just change this one to 3 plus 4. Because now it's 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So you see how you can just count without even understanding the piano or without even understanding sheet music. You can just come to the piano, count a little bit with your fingers, and then just start creating music. It's very simple. And then you can just start moving around the piano, like just making up any chords that follow the 4 plus 3 rule or the 3 plus 4 rule. Doesn't matter how you switch it around, it's always gonna be a chord. Now the next thing is, you wanna make a chord progression. This word is really complicated, but a chord progression just means, like, chord is the thing we learned before, which is just more or playing more than one note. This, for example. A progression just means with which chord do we progress? Which chord do we play next? So if this one was the first one, then maybe this one will be the next one. And after this one, maybe this one will be the next one. And after this one, maybe this one will be the next one. Or you can also do this one, or like just a different variety of chord progressions. So you can also just come to this note, for example, to this A, and then just move very simply down, one note, again, one note, and then up one note. So basically we played the bass notes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we want to play the same thing, but with chords. So my little finger, the pinky, will always just show the reference note. And I don't know why, but my finger feels weird, but it doesn't even matter. Like, you can just put this finger right here and do the same thing like before. You can just use the rule like play a note, skip a note, play a note, skip a note, play a note, or you can just like try your way around with the different like 3-4 rule or the 4-3 rule. And then let's say we just played only on the white notes. Let's just see how this sounds. Then I press the pedal. Let's move one down, because I told you 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one was the first one, 1, just in the style of the chord. Let's go to the next one, pinky, always the reference finger, to the next one. And you see this? I don't just change one finger, I change the whole hand and then play it again. The second one. Now the third one is this one. And then we just move one up again. 4. And you see this? But just making up a chord progression. It doesn't even have to make sense right now, but it just gives you this feeling of a song already. You hear it? You can also play it more times, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just try to get faster with this, and this will get really easy. You can also just play 1, 2, 3, 4. Just this one on top right here. Just play around, because now you know that if you follow this progression, the second note, you can now make up anything with these 3 notes. You see this? It's really not complicated. You could also just play the same thing, but just with this finger. I just messed up there. You didn't see anything. But you see this? You can just make up anything. It doesn't even matter what you do. Just follow this step, and what you do in between with your fingers is up to you. You can really be creative. It's a lot of fun doing this. And you don't have to use the same chord progression as I used by going to this A, G, F, and back to the G. You can also just make your own. Let's just say you start maybe here, and then you just try something else. So basically, the only thing you do, I'm always focusing on this finger right here. Then play the chord. This is the 1. Maybe let's play this one as the second one. Maybe as the third one, this one. Doesn't sound good, right? Maybe. Yeah, that's better. You saw how I'm just trying out. So I saw that this one doesn't sound good. This one was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. But if I change it to the 4-3 rule, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, 1, 2, 3. It sounded better. So sometimes you can just sit on a piano and just give yourself some time. Don't stress yourself. You don't have to just come to the piano, sit there for 5 minutes, and if it's not working, like, you run away, like, holy shit. You are not there to rush things. Please, just sit on a piano and just try to come up with anything and just start to be creative. And if you can't do that, I think just playing piano without sheet music is not for you, because without sheet music also means you have to start being creative. Because with sheet music, you just use the creativity of someone else that has written it down onto a piece of paper. But without sheet music, you start to be creative on your own. So really important, and we also want to train that muscle to become more creative. Okay, so we were just playing and the third, and now we just search for a 4th one. And for the fourth one, you can also just use your ear. Let's just play only the bass note right here. 1, 2, 3, and now you need a 4. And just start to be creative, like this one would fit for me. You hear that? I'm just having it in my mind, so now I'm just being loud of it, so you can also hear what I'm thinking. But then I just search for the right note to align with what I have in my head. So and if you're unsure, just try out. You see this? It's perfect. So again, 1, 2, 3. I know a little bit complicated with the black note, and then this one as the 4. But you see this? It doesn't sound good. So let's just make up the rule. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now you see, there it is a little bit complicated. We need the 4, because there is no 3 plus 3 rule. You need a 3 plus 4 or a 4 plus 3. So let's try 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That sounds much better, right? So I'm just counting and making up my own rules for the chords. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sounds much better, right? And now I can just create some melody, and this is what it's next. Because now with the right hand, we want to bring in the melody, the part the singer sings in a song. And the left hand was basically all the stuff that happens in the background, the whole band. So let's say this was the whole band. But now, the singer, the real star, is coming on the stage and just want to sing something. Let's just see if I can make up something. See, sometimes I also have to think, and then I just stop real quick. But I see how quickly you can make up any melody. I'm just trying to use the same notes that I also used right here. And I know this can be a little bit complicated, but if you use, if you use scales for this, it's so much easier, because for every song, you just always use only one scale. And when you just follow one scale, it doesn't even matter which one. Like, if you see, okay, for this song, I'm using pretty much all the white notes, except for this black note right here. Also here, it was this black note. So for me, it looks like I'm using all the white notes, except for this one, I use this black note. So let's just see where we have all the white notes, except for this black note right here. So you see here, this is the wrong black note because it's this one. We are searching for this one. So let's see. And the G major scale, just for example, it looks correct because we are using all the white notes except for this F sharp right here. And the cool thing is, now when we make up a melody, we always have this as a guideline and know that we are just playing these notes and not the other ones. Like, we are only using all the white notes except for this one. And then I have all the guidelines that I need to create the song. Because now, let's just position this again. Because now, the only thing with the right hand I'm doing is, I could also use this one. I'm just following the notes of the scale. And by the way, you can also download this below. I forgot to mention this, but of course you can get this for free. Completely free. That's what I'm here for. So again, let's just make up this melody. Let's just position our fingers somewhere on the notes that are available for us in this scale. And then just play the same notes. You see this? I can also just play this single note. You can just start really slowly. And also always just add one note at a time. Let's move up. Maybe move down. Move 2 notes down maybe. You see this? I'm just starting to create a melody. And there is really nothing that you can do wrong as long as you follow the scales cheat sheet, because you know you will always play a correct note. Let's just say I play this note right here. You hear that? It doesn't sound good. I mean, it really hurts my ear to play this, so I really hope you have just a little bit of this ability to hear if it's wrong or right. Because I know that some of you struggle with this by just like hearing that a note is wrong, but here it is really so off. I think you can hear that, right? And the cool thing is, you can just train this muscle of just memorizing or just like feeling that the note is off. And then you just use the next one. A little bit too fast for me, but you see this? It's really beautiful, and it's, to be honest, a lot of fun to just play like this. And the cool thing is, you can not just play songs and hundreds of songs with this, but you can also make your own music, which is really powerful, and you will learn songs also so much faster, because when you realize that each and every song, let's say 98% of songs out there, always follow just 4 chords, and they're always just in one scale. By the way, you can download the scales below for free, like said before. When you understand this, 4 chords, 1 scale, you can always play a song very easily and very fast. I hope this was helpful. If you want to play more melodies, then just watch this video next. I'll see you in the next one.